Welcome to an Adventure Engine overview of how dates are entered into the system to keep track of when your trips are going to run. Now, there are a number of different ways that this can be done in order to meet the needs of different tour operators' rules around how dates are programmed. We understand that there's lots of different date methodologies out there. Some are every day, some are several times a day, some skip around, and there are different ways to use the Adventure Engine system to ensure that you can optimize your reservation system to your date requirements. So let's take a look at how we use an Excel sheet in order to upload a lot of dates. Now, you will be sent an Excel spreadsheet by the client care at Adventure Engine. What we'll do first is we, at this point, are looking at a sheet where the trips are running every day with a set start and end date and a set start and end time. So at this point, we're looking at June 24th, 2012 as our start date. So let's change that right off the bat. Now you'll notice that as soon as I change this to 2013 and hit enter, all the rest of the dates are changing accordingly. Now I can also change, let's say, the month that we're starting on, as well as the day that we're starting on. And again, it's all going to change according to the rules programmed in that this trip is running every day, and it has a start and end date set in it as well. So similarly, we're going to update this. So we just need to do the first date in order to make this make sense. So it ends now on the 26th. I hit enter, and all the rest of the dates are changing. Similarly, I can go in, I can change the start time, again, based on the rules of my trip, and the end time. I'll change that to 4. And the rest of them are going to cascade and change. Now you'll see over here that we do have a field called date name. No date names are required. You do not need to enter any value in this column. However, you can add special themes or brief descriptions to a specific trip date. So for instance, I could enter in things like Halloween or adults only or anything really in regard to date names. So let's say this is my birthday. And that will show up. Now, similarly, we see a column here for daily notes. Again, no notes are required. You don't need to enter any value in this column. However, what it does allow you to do is to enter summary information for an entire day rather than a specific order. This box appears in the trip guest report and guest accommodation report when the report is run and grouped by date. So we can put in equinox or something along that line for that specific date if we want. So if the trip dates are daily, we simply scroll down, delete dates after your last trip date. So if more dates are required, then you drag the last row to add more dates. Now, there are more instructions in regard to adding non-daily dates because obviously not every trip runs daily. So there are other videos on that. If you're looking at the user manual, then please go to section 6.3. However, once we've done this and we're ready to go, we save our file now as a comma-separated value file. So what does that look like? Let's just go here, save as. And we're going to give it a name, daily dates. And we're going to drop down here and we are going to choose comma separated value. Here we go. 2013 dates. And we're probably going to put the trip name here and hit save wherever we want that loaded. And there we go. Now what are we going to do? Well, we are now going to go to the Adventure Engine system and we're going to load our dates. So we click on the Dates tour or the Dates tab within the Basic Demo tour. And we are going to create new dates. And we are going to import those dates from a file. We're going to choose the file. And again, we're going to go back into where we had our things stored here. Here's our daily dates and our date import. And we choose the one, of course, that is comma separated value, and we click to import file. And now all our dates are loaded. And we can see them down at the bottom here. Now there's lots of other things we can do. We can see the date name and the daily notes are entered here. And there's lots of other ways that we can now optimize these dates within the Adventure Engine system. So we can put in things around our inventory, we can make other notes, we can do blackouts. There's all sorts of great stuff that we can do using the Adventure Engine system so that everything is automated as possible when a booking is made, that everything gets adjusted properly and saves you a lot of time. So if you have any other questions around how this can be optimized to meet the specific needs of your company and you're an Adventure Engine client, feel free to contact us at adventureengine.com. All our contact information is there, or clientcare@adventureengine.com to set up a free meeting between yourself and client care to take a look at how your details are programmed to ensure that everything is optimized. If you're new to the Adventure Engine system, please feel free to contact us for a free demo to see how this type of system will meet the needs of your tour company. So thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with you further.